MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Toronto Blue Jays and the Detroit Tigers. The Tigers attempt to break out the brooms in this 3-game series right after this. Matthew Boyd gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, this guy's had a solid year up to this point. It's not an easy thing to do in baseball this year with all the high-scoring games, but this guy has an ERA of sub-3, and that's saying something. If he continues to do that, I think you're going to see a really good performance out of him in this one.
Into the box now, Corey Ray, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Hey, man, Evie, we're taking a look at a team right here, D-Row. Through 5 games of this homestand, they're 3-2. I know they were expecting more, but they'd like to win this one here today and get that up to 4-2 on this homestand.
Yeah, this is an important one right here. You don't want to go 500 first 6 games, especially at home. On the road, you can deal with it. At home, this is a must-win.
Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Our temperature a very comfortable 72 degrees as we get things started. Now a swing and a miss on the slider as the leadoff man is set down on strikes to open up the ball game. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Here's Joe Panik as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. The windup and the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Earl Hendricks.
Hey, D-Row, Earl Hendricks, he's not a guy that gets a lot of complaints by either players or pitchers. He's a pretty good umpire.
Yeah, Dan, Earl's got a great track record in his sport. He's pretty consistent, and overall, he's been a fair umpire.
And there are 2 away now. Now a moment as we take a look at the Jays starting 9 for this one. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
Well, Matty, this club really wants to see something positive out of Joe Panik. You know how bad he was last month? He hit 200 on the nose. Not a lot of guys can stay in the lineup when they're struggling this bad, so we're hoping to see that he can figure this thing out soon.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Now here's the pitch. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he lays off again. Ball 3.
I can't tell you how big a pitch the last one was. The difference between 3-1 and 2-2. 2-2, you're probably taking a turn for the dugout.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Line drive to center field. Reyes will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order, and now the Tigers will get their first opportunity here. No score. Eric Lauer gets the starting assignment in this one for the Jays. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, this guy's had a real solid season up to this point. ERA under 3.5, which is saying something in these high-scoring games we see now in the game of baseball. This guy knows how to pitch, and if he's on, he knows how to minimize the damage. He'll be fun to watch in this one.
Now at the plate, Victor Reyes. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Here it comes. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon, they come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
2-0 now. And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter. Line towards center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a good start to the inning for the Tigers as their leadoff hitter's on base.
Hey, you want to be the team on the attack, without question. In the bottom of the first, starting it off with a leadoff single gets everyone in your dugout going.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll start this one at 274, 16 homers and 37 RBIs. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
That's in ball.
Reyes aboard here at first with nobody out. Line to the right side, and that'll get down for a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Batting third.
First 2 batters find a sweet spot, barrel up perfectly. These fans have to be excited. Middle of the order coming to the plate now. After those first 2 ABs, this could be a laser show.
As a look, now the pitch. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. Here it comes on 0-2.
1-2.
Takes this the other way to right. But this is right at him in right field as he hardly has to move to take it in for the first out.
Batting fourth.
A moment now in Motown to check out the Tigers starting lineup. Danny, any thoughts?
Look, Matt, everybody should be looking at the guy in the 3 spot. This guy's got over 1,700 RBIs. Watch him go to work when there's a runner in scoring position. It's an art for him to try to figure out how to drive in runs, and he's figured that out.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. The average sitting at 292 here to start play. And even 20 home runs and 42 runs batted in. Comes set and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to third. To Panik covering. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. We're off to the second, scoreless on the show. And now the Toronto number 4 hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. He comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games.
Hernandez.
First delivery to him on the way. Strike taken up in the zone. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the home side has dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep. particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
At the plate now, Bichette, as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Batting fifth.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Here's Randal Grichuk. As the first pitch here is a bit high, it's ball 1. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 10 home runs and 34 driven in. The 1-0 is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
This is why I love having athleticism and speed on your team. You can tell the runner on first base is certainly messing with the mechanics of the pitcher.
No score here as we play inning number 2. A high fastball is in there. Hard hit ball to second. He's got it barehanded for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. Nothing doing for the Blue Jays. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Digging in now, Niko Goodrum. He'll get us going here in the bottom half of the second.
Niko Goodrum.
Here comes the first pitch.
Ball.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ground ball for the second baseman, Panik. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, here's the defensive alignment for the Toronto Blue Jays today. And when you talk about third base, you talk about a step and a dive. But you better have something to go with it when you get to your knees. And that's what this guy has, an absolute howitzer.
So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. The average at 284 to begin play. 1 home run and 8 runs batted in. One and one, the count to Clint Frazier.
1-1.
Bottom of the second here with no score. One and two now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. Line down the left field line. But this is foul near the seats. The 1-2. Lofted in the air out toward right center. On the run is Ray. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting seventh, the second baseman, Dawel Lugo.
Stepping into the box, Dawel Lugo will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Yeah.
2 out, nobody on. Hits this one hard the other way. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball.
Batting it, the catcher, Grayson.
Coming to the plate now, Grayson Greiner. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
Runner goes for second. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. A runner on first with 2 away. In the air to straightaway right. Grichuk is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1 left for Detroit. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Settling in now, Rowdy Tellez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Stepping in now, Cavan Biggio. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
0-2.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2.
Batting ninth, the catcher, number 10.
Stepping up now, Reese McGuire comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. First pitch of the at-bat.
Yeah.
Very rarely does a pitcher like this leave one in a location like that. That's a pitch right there he'd like to have back. He'd love to swing at that one again.
In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
The 0-2 home. Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. Home half of the third coming up. No score.
Welcome back as Detroit prepares for their third turn through the batting order. Fans of the Tigers have been treated to a lot of production from this lineup so far this year. They currently possess the lowest strikeout total in all of baseball, and when I asked one of their coaches about that stat, he told me that's no fluke. He said despite the trend in baseball these days where we see a lot of hitters being just as aggressive with 2 strikes as they are with no strikes, they don't believe in that as a club. They want their guys getting tougher and more focused with 2 strikes, and they seem to be getting the desired results. Guys?
Thank you, Heidi.
JaCoby Jones.
First offering on its way. Started the breaking ball far too inside that time. Laid off for ball 1. Just missing here, 2-0.
Well, those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
The count now at 2-1. Now here's the pitch. Liner towards second. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is aboard.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
At the plate, Victor Reyes. As he'll take a look at ball 1. Now the 1-0. Hit on the ground toward the left. One there. On to first, and it's another double play. Already 2 of them here in the first 3 innings so far.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jeimer Candelario. He reached on a single in his first try. And the pitch.
That's the ball.
The 1-0 home is looked at for the first strike.
That's a tough pitch right there. Curveball, kind of front hip. Your first move is to bail a little bit and kind of not want to get hit by that pitch. I can totally understand him taking that first strike.
Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. A solo shot here to left, number 17 for him on the season as the Tigers grab a 1-0 lead.
This guy has been a serious thorn in the side of the staff, homering twice in 3 days. The numbers don't lie. He owns these guys right now.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in Miguel Cabrera.
Designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
First pitch coming, here it is. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. High in the air out to center field. Ray waits on it, and that ends the inning. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Stepping in for the Jays, Corey Ray. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
Ray.
First pitch on its way. Hit in the air down the left field line. Left fielder is on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 2.
Opportunity now to look at some of the future plans for this Tigers organization as our Road to the Show report spotlights a couple of guys that have been playing very well in recent action. Into the box, Joe Panik. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And now a pitch on the way. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Scooped up. And the off balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Vladimir Guerrero Jr.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. hit it hard but lined out in his first at bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Yeah, what?
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Hit back up the middle. That's through for a base hit, and he's 1 for 2 now.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
So that'll bring in Teoscar Hernandez as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Really pulled that one across as the slider misses well inside.
Don't be surprised if he gets another back foot slider right here. Don't think for a second just because he took the first one that this pitcher won't come back exactly the same way.
All even at 2-2. Here it is. Fouled away. Outside and a full count. 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 3-2. In the air out toward right field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Toronto. They still trail 1-0. Here's C.J. Cron now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Tigers, the first baseman, C.J. Cron.
First offering on its way. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Cron makes a lot of great contact against left-handed pitching, perhaps one of the best in the game in that regard, but he does have his warts against right-handers at times. Just not as proficient at putting the ball in play when it's coming from that side. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That missed. That's the ball.
Hey, he's had great command all day. Want to see how aggressive he is in the zone with a 3-ball count.
Hit on the ground out to short. And that's out number 1.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now to the plate, Niko Goodrum. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. First pitch coming. Here it is. Lifted in the air out to center field. Ray waits on it, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, right fielder, Clint Frazier.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier. First delivery to him on the way. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike. Fastball laid off well below the knees. He's fallen behind now. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Well, he hit that one pretty well all the way out to the warning track, and clearly there's some hard dirt out there because that ball bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Standing in now, Dawel Lugo, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Skied into straightaway right. And here's Grichuk to make the catch, and the side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Blue Jays to discuss his thoughts on his team's lineup so far. And flat out, he told me they just need to put better swings on the ball right now. He said they're searching for ways to drive the ball with some authority because it's just not happening for them today. They haven't gotten an extra base hit yet, so it's been a real struggle getting guys into scoring position. But the key, he said, is not to panic. Sometimes you just have to fight through the downturns and keep your focus and energy high.
Leading off for the Blue Jays,
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
the shortstop, Bichette.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. That's yanked into the stands. Strike 1. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Blue Jays shortstop with a 1-2 count.
Step out of the box, take a deep breath. After spitting on that changeup, you might have bought yourself a fastball.
The 1-2. Misses, ball 2.
Flip a coin right here with this next pitch. After throwing 2 fastballs to get ahead, he's been able to lay off both those off-speed pitches. Looked like he's seeing it pretty good.
Fastball swung on and missed for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And you can see that this staff currently leads the AL in that category. Digging in, Randal Grichuk. Now the pitch. Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. Hit in the air to center field. Reyes is there, 2 gone.
Now batting, number 44.
Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
Man, he's looking sharp so far. 80% of his first pitches are for strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. The 1-1 home is in there for the 2nd strike. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Line drive, base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
Into the box now, Cavan Biggio, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, what a stop! The throw to first. Hats off to that one. 3 thumbs up here in the booth following this gorgeous play at second base. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. At the plate, Grayson Greiner. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Grayson Greiner.
Here's the first pitch to him. Strike taken as that one catches the outer part of the plate. In there at the knees, 0-2 now.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Heading out towards shallow right. There to play it is Grichuk, and that's the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, JaCoby Jones.
In now, JaCoby Jones. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball, that's high.
One out, nobody on. 2-0 to the Tigers left fielder, Jones. Originally from the Sooner State of Oklahoma, he was selected in the 3rd round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, he has turned himself into a really nice ball player. I wouldn't put him on the superstar level, but you know what? They didn't miss with this pick either. You go into high rounds and you carve out a career the way this guy has, nice pick.
Into the corner and slicing foul. The 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Giving chase is Hernandez. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the 2nd out.
The batter, the center fielder, Victor Reyes.
Ready now, Victor Reyes. He was a double play victim last time around.
Yeah, rolling into a 2-ball will eat at you for the rest of the game at least, so you know he wants to make up for it right here.
A high fastball is in there.
2 quick outs in this inning so far, and his pitch count is really down. I think one of the keys is he's been attacking the strike zone early on, making these guys swing the bat so far in this one.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
I'd be real surprised if he goes back out away there on the mound. This is a count for a fastball challenge, and we'll see if he's ready for it in the box.
The 2-1 home. Line drive to left. Hernandez is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit, but they lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and now it'll be the catcher, Reese McGuire.
The catcher, number 10.
Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Boy, he's just been setting him up and knocking him down all afternoon. We've seen a lot of punch outs from him where he didn't get much resistance. 3 pitches right there, and see you later.
So now to the plate, Corey Ray. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Pitch popped up, and oh, he can't rein it in.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but a foul ball. 1-2 now. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And a swing and a miss there on a late breaking slider as he set down on strikes for the 2nd time this afternoon.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
In now, Joe Panik. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. No hits to this point. The windup and the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Blue Jays go down in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. So striding forward now, Jeimer Candelario is coming off a solo homer in his previous trip. First pitch of the at-bat. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 0-1 pitch. This is hit pretty well out to left field. And he's going to make the catch on the warning track. A fine running play there for the first out.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Miguel Cabrera.
So 1 away, and that'll bring in Miguel Cabrera. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he holds up here, but the pitch is a called strike anyway.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. A ball and a strike to Miguel Cabrera. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. The 2-1 home. Doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with 1 strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
High in the air out to center field. Ray is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, first baseman, Cron.
Striding in once again, C.J. Cron. He was a ground out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Ray waits on it, and that ends the inning. Down in order go the Tigers. They lead it 1-0. Stepping in, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Oh, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
First pitch on its way.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Hard hit ball to second, and that'll just sneak past the glove, and it should be a base hit.
You can't ask for anything more than getting a leadoff man on right there. It brings the go-ahead run to the plate. He's in position to do some damage. It'd be interesting to see how the manager plays this one.
Teoscar Hernandez digging in now, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike 1.
This guy's throwing a gem so far. Biggest key, 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
2 well-executed pitches at the knees right there, but I know this hitter's looking for something up.
And here's a curveball looked at. Strike 3 called, and that's the first out of the inning.
The batter
At the plate, Bichette.
Bichette.
Here's the first pitch to him. Sends that one out of play for strike one. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Something that stood out to me in this game is the lineup's lack of a solid plan at the plate. Seems like way too many guys are chasing pitches out of the zone and trying to hit pitchers like that one down and away. There's no success in that.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
That's a big strikeout there with the tying run over at first base. Now, with 2 outs, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that guy home. Probably need a ball in the gap to give him a chance.
Randal Grichuk at the plate now, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Set to deliver the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Blue Jays held in check. They trail this one 1-0. Sam Gaviglio gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Sam Gaviglio.
So coming to the plate, Niko Goodrum. His prior history in this matchup, he's 0 for 4.
Shortstop, Niko.
First offering on its way.
Goodrum.
Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-0. Gets by him, a swinging strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. 2-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. Another try at 2-2. Swing and a drive to right. There it goes. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. Number 11 for him on the season, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
Hey, in today's game of extreme velocity, if you have mediocre stuff, you cannot miss over the heart of the plate. You have to nibble at the corners. He wasn't able to do that, and he paid the ultimate price.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier.
The right fielder.
As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A bouncer to the left side. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
So stepping in, Dawel Lugo. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. First pitch on its way.
Yeah, you take a look at that 2-seamer right there, sinker. It had nasty downward plane on that ball. That thing must have gone down at least 6 inches.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
You got to cover the whole plate now after letting him steal 2 strikes on the inside half.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate, Grayson Greiner. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Hey, I got to commend him a little bit. Leadoff homer, and now he's 1 pitch.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. 1 for the Tigers, and it comes on this solo home run. We're through 7 this afternoon, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. Now at the plate, Rowdy Tellez. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a solid 1 hit in your entire career. But pressure's off now. Maybe he gets hot.
In there, and it's 0-1. The Tigers maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale. So if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball. You're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Cavan Biggio.
So striding in, Cavan Biggio. He's rolled into groundouts a couple of times already here in the ballgame. Here's the first pitch to him. And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike 1. Now he goes the other way, and he got a lot of it high and deep to left center field. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he is in at second base with a 1-out double. Cutting it close here, but he comes through in the 8th to extend his hitting streak.
Yeah, and he was staring at his last at-bat right there, or probably his last at-bat. Would have been tough to get him another AB in this one, but he's able to get it done.
Hey, better late than never, and I'm sure when he walked into that batter's box right there, he's thinking, this very well could be my last AB of this game, so if I'm going to keep this streak alive, going to have to do it right now.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline. And he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
And hey, if the first baseman is playing straight up there, that's probably a double down the line. But in order to prevent that late in the game, they had him guarding the line, and it obviously worked out perfectly.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Corey Ray, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off the outside that time as the breaking ball can't catch the zone.
Classic strikeout pitch right there on 0-2. It's the one we know he loves going to, but great recognition to lay off in that spot.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Men on third with 2 down. Lifted down the line in left. Long run for the left fielder, but this will land untouched. Ready with another 2-2. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Reined in. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Toronto. They're still down. It's 2-0. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And digging in is the outfielder, JaCoby Jones. First delivery to him on the way. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball 1. And the sinker is over here, and that evens things at 1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Classic slider, down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Into the box, Victor Reyes. Batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Setting him up inside as he swings and misses for strike 2. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2. 1 out, nobody on. Protecting with 2 strikes, went out of the zone that time, but he stays alive. Hit on the ground out to short. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch on its way. And it's belted high and deep into right center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he is in there.
It's rare to hit a triple, but he's knocking on the door of history right now. In addition to that 3-bagger, which is the hardest one to get, he already has a home run and a single. So if he gets a double next time up, he's going to have a cycle.
That'll bring up the veteran Miguel Cabrera, 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, not his game so far. He's such a good hitter. We all kind of expect him to pick up 2 or 3 hits most of the time. That's not really how baseball works, though.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he fouls this one off. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. Hit hard to short. Bichette picks it up cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as the side is retired. No damage done after the 2-out triple. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Joe Jimenez comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth.
77, Joe Jimenez.
All set to start the ninth in this one, and set to go is the second baseman, Joe Panik.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
1-0 the count. And the pitch. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
1-1, here it is. And he popped him up. Candelario onto the grass. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Final line there for the Detroit starting pitcher. Great day's work any way you look at it.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
Into the box now, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. pulls this one in the air out to left. And that will hop over the wall now as he'll be awarded second base here. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, there's a hard hit ball that was going to be down for extra bases. The ball had some spring on it, and it bounced over the wall, and the ground rule double puts him on second base without having to leg it out.
Standing in now, Teoscar Hernandez, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Runner at second here with 1 man out. And a good eye there as the Jays left fielder's able to move the count in his favor at 2-1 now. From the belt, kicks and deals. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Into center field, and that's going to get down for a base hit. The throw into second. And they're on the board as now it's a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, not a bad pitch right there. Off-speed pitch down in the zone. You thought he would set that up pretty well. The previous pitch was a real good fastball up.
Yeah, I think the hitter was sitting all over that one, Dan. I really do. He saw that fastball up for show. I think he thought to himself, here comes the off-speed.
In now, Bichette. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. As a look, now the pitch. Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
Oh, man, he's been absolutely getting overmatched at the plate the last couple of games. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone. So clearly this pitching staff, they figured out how to attack this guy. We'll see if he can make any adjustments.
At the plate now, Randal Grichuk, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 0-1. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball. This should do it. Throw on to first will take care of him, and the Tigers finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. For this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
Pitching and defense game, 2-1, the final score this afternoon. Detroit led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Matthew Boyd earns win number 7 on the season. Eric Lauer is settled with a loss after giving up only 1 earned. Joe Jimenez records the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon. First for the victorious Tigers, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 5.